Hello everybody, welcome back. Right, look at this one. I'm absolutely loving this one. Just a play on stitches. Look at the texture. That's the front, that's the back, so it's not double-sided. But can you see? I like how this has turned out here at the front. Even though it's sort of like a how can I explain? It looks like a sort of a pattern that, you know, it's worked in a stripy effect. I suppose you could use different colours for this if you wanted to, but it's not so obvious because it's quite interlocked with the next row up. Kind of gives it that berry stitch type of feel. This pattern is really easy to do. I've done it in a lovely bright red for you so you can actually see the pattern more clearly. It's an even number chain, that's all you need to know. And it's a slip stitch, half double crochet and a single crochet. That's all you need to know. So if you know those stitches, we can crack on and I can show you how to make this cute pattern. It's a great one, again, for blankets and scarves and cushions and you name it. You can use your own whatever yarn you want, really. You could probably try it with a chunky if you wish, but I'm not sure how the spacing would work. This is lightweight yarn, number 3. But having said that, different makes have different number 3s here for some reason. Slightly different. This is the red. This is by Pato Everyday and it's called... Is it Pato? Yes, it is. I think it's no, it's not raspberry. It's something else. Oh, forgot their name. But it's by Pato. And this one is Woolcraft New Fashion. Now they're both DK. But you can see there's a slight difference. The red one's a little bit more thicker. So play with your hooks. If you're using a 4mm crochet hook and if you want it to be a bit more snug, then use either thicker yarn or drop half a hook size. But 4mm work great for this slightly thicker version of the lightweight yarn, if that makes sense. Right, I'm going to push this aside, chitter chatter, and I will use this gold mustard that I was showing you, just to show you again both 4mm I'm going to use and see if there's a difference. So like I said, single crochet, half double crochet, slip stitch. If you know how to do those, then great, let's begin. If not, have a little practice of those and then you can join me here. I do have separate videos for those as well. Beginners can try and join in. I will show you very slowly. You can slow me down. Once you've got the stitch, then you should be okay. But for the first few initial stitches, if you're having a bit of just needed to go and grab my hook and just fell on the floor. You can hear my wheels. Okay, so any even number chain. So work a small sample with me and then that way you can measure your width for your project. Right, let's begin. Do your single slip knot, how you do yours. This is how I do mine. And you want to chain any even number chain. So, excuse me, I will do a small sample. So I will do, let's have a look, 1, 2, yeah, I'll do 12. Work 12 stitches with me if you want to try this out. $11 and $12. Okay, first row is a single crochet row and we are going to work into the second chain from the hook. Never count that one. Chain number 1, chain number 2. Go into there, pull up the loop and pull through 2. That's your single crochet. Go to the next one, pull up the loop and pull through 2. Single crochet row, guys, all the way to the end. If I get there before you, just press pause, take your time. Okay. Chain 1, flip your work. You want to do a slip stitch into that very first chain, first stitch, but try not to do a tight one. So put your hook in, pull the loop up, and then also pull it through the one on the, because the reason why I say that is this little bump that we've made here, we're going to be working into that. Are we? Yes, we are, to create a nice straight line. Next one, half double crochet. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up the loop and pull through all 3. We are now back to the slip stitch. So next stitch, put your hook in, pull it through there and pull it through the one on the hook. So we're alternating slip stitches and half double crochets for this row. Yarn over, go into the next one and half double crochet. Next one, slip stitch. Yarn over, go to the next stitch and do a half double crochet. Slip stitch for the next one, half double crochet for the next stitch, slip stitch, and then you will left with 2. We always start with a slip stitch and we will finish with a slip stitch. So half double crochet and slip stitch. So that's what we have so far, but this is the pattern here that we're creating. Next row, chain 1. Now we're back to the row 1, so it's 2 row repeats. We're back to the row 1, but we work back into the chain. The row 1 is now worked into the back loops only. So looking at these stitches, you might be thinking, okay, where am I going? Flip your work over here and you can see there are all the back loops running. We're just working into those. So go into the very first one. So don't get confused with any of this at the front. This is your half double crochet. Just pull your work for the first one, flip it over. There's the back loop. That's the front loop, that's the back loop. Go into there, pull up a loop and pull through 2. The reason why we're doing that, that's what creates this kind of groove, but also this lovely, makes this pop out a bit more. Next one is right here. Pull up the loop and pull through 2. Every stitch, back loop only, half double crochet. Single crochet. There's the next one. I'm tilting the work this way so you can see. So you've got 2 here. Now you can just go as normal if you want to and just use single crochet. But if you can, if you're in advance, pick up that loop and then pick that little bump that I showed you, this bump. Oh, so you've got this line here. You can pick that loop up and pick this little loop up. But if you don't really want to fiddle with that, you can just go into the back loop as normal. Okay, so that's your single crochet row. Chain 1 and back to the slip stitch for the first one. So go into that first chain, pull up the loop and pull through the first one. Then half double crochet and slip stitch. Now we're working into both loops, guys. Slip stitch, half double crochet and slip stitch, and you're going to alternate between the 2. You'll have 2 left, half double crochet and slip stitch. Chain 1, back to row 1, back loops only, single crochet. You can grab that one and you can grab the bump. It just gives a nicer straight edge. But what I'll do is I'll just leave it to this one for now. So just back loop. And that's how you're going to alternate between the two. Can you see? Show you one more time. Chain 1. And slip stitch. Half double crochet and slip stitch. Half double crochet and slip stitch. You will start with a slip stitch and finish with a slip stitch. So half double crochet and slip stitch. Chain 1 and then you'll go back to your single crochet row, back loops only. And this is what you'll have. Really pretty. I love this one, guys. You've got to try this. If you love texture, this is one for you. See close up how pretty it is. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like and share. I've got lots of sweet little patterns coming up for you, more patterns. And take care. Please share this to anyone who you think might like to make it. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.